welcome into extra time.
Why are you so happy about it?
Because I love extra time. I'm here with Shaka.
Is this your last
and
one?
Stevie. This is my last one for a hot minute, yes. Because I have to go back across the top to London to continue to bring you closer to the Premier League.
Yes, Alexis.
You said that before. What's this hot minute mean?
Like a quick minute.
That's young people talk.
Like a hot minute. Like.
That's young people talk.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
leave
so
it.
if I go like that,
Oh
if
my
I do that,
Jonas
right?
Brothers. You throwing up gang signs?
Does that make me?
Yeah. A millennial?
What is this?
Does that make you a millennial? Yeah.
Makes me.
If you do this,
Yo,
does
yo,
this
yo.
make...
That makes you a hot mess.
Hey, bro. Hey, come on. With the questions, bro.
Oh
Dude.
my goodness.
Come on, dude.
This is why we don't let granddads on shows sometimes. Anyways, let's start off with this one from Jurgen, I believe. Nice name. He says, who do you think in world football has had the best transfer window so far?
There's not many teams have actually had any transfer window, so
Juventus.
should be that. Yeah, Juventus, because nobody else has.
Should we go to a greater mind than you two?
I don't think that's possible, is it?
Stewart Robson,
Is
of course,
Einstein?
there's a greater
Is
mind than
Albert
these two.
Einstein on the show?
Stewart, you're down with the cool kids and the football kids. So who's had the best transfer window so far, in your opinion?
First of all, before I answer, that was one of the most horrible things I've ever seen on TV when Stevie was doing that. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
That was shocking.
Well, I'm going to surprise one. Atletico Madrid have bought several players. They've lost players as well, but it could be for the better. I think it's going to be an exciting time for Atletico Madrid, so I'm going to go with them. They've got a lot of money in for a couple of players, and they've bought quite wisely, I think.
I trust all of Stewart's opinions, especially that one about Stevie's dance.
That was a good answer, though. Atletico Madrid.
There you go. Okay, just sponge off of Stewart's great mind.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. You were actually right in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you. All right, they give up there. Kent Musungu, he says, if you guys could go back in time and pick one other club to play for other than the ones you played for,
Easy.
what club would it be and why? Stevie actually told me this off camera, and it was Manchester United, and I was blown away when he said that. Could not believe it.
I don't believe that for a minute. Not for a minute.
He said it. He said that the red would already fit in with his skin color, so it would be a perfect.
I don't believe that for a
Everton?
minute. Not for a minute.
Everton.
From your biggest rivals, then, let me just tweak this question
No.
a bit. If you could,
Listen, if I could go back, Glasgow Rangers. That was my team as a boy, growing up. I actually did once get the opportunity to go and play for them. I think they call it getting tapped up.
Right.
I won't tell you who it was.
Oh.
But that was totally against your beliefs as a player.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I
So
understand.
you said no way, Jose.
No, well, I knew my bread was bottled at Liverpool in the mid-80s. So I stayed. But that would be the club that I wish I could have played for at one time. Glasgow Rangers. I grew up as a kid supporting them.
Shaka, you did some traveling. What about you?
If you twist my arm, I'll say Liverpool. And I'll say this, and I've said this many times.
Here we go.
My favourite away ground as a player was always Anfield. I always enjoyed playing at Anfield. So for that reason and that reason only, I'll say Liverpool.
Stu, let's go to you on this one. What about you? Which club would you have liked to play for other than Arsenal and some of the others that you've played for?
Well, when I went from Arsenal to West Ham, the club I wanted to go to was Everton. They made a bid for me. They were the champions at the time. West Ham made a bid, but George Graham at Arsenal wouldn't sell me to their title rivals, so I had to go to West Ham. And by the way, that manager that tapped up Stevie, that was Graham Souness.
Hey, Stewart Robson, always with the intelligent plus. Oh, Stevie.
I must have told them that one night at my house when I had a few beers.
After a few cups of tea.
Yes, well.
But it doesn't matter now.
There you go.
Hey, Stu, you're right. Absolutely spot on.
It didn't take a lot of work in. It didn't take a lot of working out. It was in the 80s. Souness was the manager, and you played with him at Liverpool.
Tell you what, you're right again.
What a genius, right?
You really, I tell you
that
what.
football brain is just bar none.
Tell you what, Shaka, that Einstein guy, whoever he was,
has nothing on
Nothing on Stewie.
nothing on Stu.
Sometimes I wonder why Stewart ended up as a football player. He's so intelligent. But Stevie, on the point that Shaka brought up that he loved playing at Anfield, would you have had the Shaka Hislop at Anfield back in your day?
Absolutely, aye.
Oh, come on, Stevie.
Why wouldn't I?
Just say he's not good enough.
Back in his day, I was 3 years old.
I know.
Really?
Steady.
Fair enough. Okay, for that reason, I'll say no.
We're doing it with speaking hypothetically. I mean... All right, let's go on to the next question, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
This one's from Mustafa Maki. And he says, which player or person got you into soccer or football?
Which player or person? I don't know.
Like,
I
did your
always
dad
played.
ever just take you out and say,
Yeah.
Shaka, this is what you should do?
I've just always played, and my dad really didn't say this is what you should do. Give me a
just took
ball
you
and let
to
me
it?
run around with it.
Kind of the same.
Same with you?
Hey, birthdays and Christmas, the only thing I ever wanted was a ball.
No.
Ever. It's the only thing I can ever remember.
Because they had
Yeah.
no technology back in your
So-
time, so it's not like they had video games or television or phones or anything.
My next door neighbour got me into supporting Rangers. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
nice.
go with that.
Stuart, what about you?
Well, it was obviously my parents and my first school teacher, but I'll go one step further. Who took me into professional football? At the age of 12, I was spotted in a game playing in a local league game by Terry Burton, who was a coach for Arsenal at the time. And I went up through the ranks with him. He was youth team coach, reserve team coach. He ended up being the first team coach. I went to Wimbledon as the assistant manager to him. So he got me into football at professional level.
Brilliant story.
That's all right.
Who got you guys professional? Who took you into it?
My first pro contract was with another Scotsman, Mark McGee, at Reading.
You just love the Scotsman, don't you?
Yeah, I can't get away from them.
Can't get away from them. We've got two actually here. Let's move on to the next question now. This one's coming from Benjamin, and he wants to know, Shaka, Pelau with pigeon peas or without? You can have Pelau without pigeon peas?
I didn't know such a thing existed.
I did not know. What kind of abomination is that, Benjamin?
Is that like shepherd's pie with mince?
No, it's like a, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Or
kind
without
of, yeah.
No,
One of the, it's a Trinidadian and Trinidad and Tobago dish with just a few ingredients. You can't leave one out. It's chicken rice and pigeon peas. Right?
but there's
chicken rice and all together. You can't leave
there's
one
some
out.
added
It's the same as shepherd's
seasoning.
pie. You can't leave mince out.
Exactly.
Shaka,
That'd make any kind of
do you
sense.
add ketchup when you're doing your pilau?
Oh, of course not.
I've been told by Trinis that ketchup is the secret ingredient.
No, that's-
I trust them.
No, you could use it in the cooking. You don't put it on top.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
To be fair, Trinis put ketchup and mustard on a lot of things that I have seen, including pizza.
No, that's day old pizza. Day old pizza, you put ketchup and mustard.
The old pizza is good just as is, though.
What about a new pizza?
I've seen them put on new pizza as well.
No. New pizza is...
Guys, you can buy an old pizza.
Like, pizza you take out your fridge. Let's go
You
on.
should sell an old pizza.
Let's go on to the next and final question. And
The
he
people
wants to
have
know.
I mean, that's recycling at its finest.
Yes, that is.
Isn't it?
But sometimes when
Somebody
you
buying an old pizza. Hey.
pizza in your fridge, then leftover pizza. Stevie says he doesn't leave leftover anything. Until now, he's dropped 15 pounds. In case you didn't hear me say that yesterday, amazing, stunning,
Cut out the old pizza.
stunning.
I didn't hear you say that yesterday.
Jake wants to know. We're continuing with the food theme. Shepherd's or cottage pie?
With or without mince? Benjamin.
What is cottage pie?
Is cottage pie not an English name for...
Oh, so cottage pie is beef and shepherd's pie is lamb.
Shepherd pie? Who told you shepherd pie is lamb?
Our very trusted
Shepherd's pie
producer.
is mince.
Minced lamb meat. Because that's what farmers used to have back in the day.
Mince lamb.
You know what? Let's just go to the knowledgeable brain that is Stewart Robson. Stu.
Right, if you
what
can solve
say
this
you?
one, Stu.
Shepherd's pie or
The only
cottage
difference
pie?
is, what meat it is, and I'm going to go for shepherd's pie. That's by far and away the best. With daddy's sauce, that's brown sauce for all those people in America.
But what's the difference between the two then?
Well, one's got beef in it, and the other one's got lamb.
Which one has the lamb?
Yeah, well, that's what I don't know, but I'm just guessing it's shepherd's pie.
Well, it's,
There is something
listen,
he doesn't
you make my
know.
missus makes shepherd's pie with minced beef. So the
That's it,
shepherd's
yeah.
pie clearly is the one with the beef.
She's making cottage pie apparently.
No, she doesn't.
My
She makes
trusted
shepherd's
source
pie.
is telling me that that's
So
cottage pie.
it's not.
otherwise, what's the difference between
Shall we
shepherd's
just-
pie and cottage pie?
I don't know what
Let's
cottage pie is, so I
settle
don't know.
this. cottage
Never lived in a cottage?
pie.
Have you never had a pie at a cottage?
No.
Well, then you don't know what it is.
I've never had
It's, well, according to Wikipedia, it says shepherd's pie is lamb and cottage pie is ground or minced beef. Well, there's the result, Stevie. I told you.
I'm not having it. It's definitely an English answer. No,
it's not.
Nothing else.
Your wife has been lying to
In
you.
Scotland.
What else has she been lying to you about?
Your wife has been lying to you.
I never
Stephen.
thought of that.
Uh-oh. We just dug ourselves into a dark hole. Make sure to catch the show tomorrow, guys, because Santi Solari will be joining us.